All right. Project stories take
One.
like 100?
Yeah.
Take
Uh,
101. Welcome to Project Stories. My name is Maddie Johnson, and this is my absolutely fabulous grandmother, Dana Mae Gilroy. We are here before you to share about our history, right?
hmm
We've been working on this project for 3 years, and we are so excited to get to talk about what made us us, right? And tell the stories of folks that are past generations. Does that sound
Yep.
like what we're doing?
Yep. I think it is. I think
Awesome.
it's right on.
Maybe you want to share a little bit about that.
Okay. Well, my name is Dana Mae Chapman originally. I was born in 1935, and I was born in North Dakota, although the family lived in Minneapolis. But it was right during the kind of the end of the Depression, but my family was not well off. In fact, they were at that point, I think they were pretty desperate. And so my grandmother was a midwife, and her name was Anna Caroline Halberg, and she lived in North Dakota. So my mother, some way, got to North Dakota. Now, I don't know if it was by train because she never drove
Mm-hmm.
ever. And, so my grandmother delivered me and immediately took me to the church. She was very religious, probably some type of a Lutheran Protestant from Norway originally, and she had me christened Dina Mae Chapman. Well, when we got back to Minneapolis and my father heard Dina Mae, he did not like that name. And I don't know exactly why he didn't like that name, but he didn't like it. But he had met or he had known of a football coach called Dana X Bible from Texas, and that name was Dana. So he just crossed it out and put an A above it, and I still have that birth certificate.
That's
So
so
I turned.
amazing.
I don't. It's no big deal, but it was it was kind of like he changed my name,
Yeah. Well, and for 88 years, maybe we should have been calling you
Dina.
Dina.
I
I
know.
don't know. I kind of agree with Ralph that I don't love the name Dina.
Yeah,
I feel like Dana Mae
yeah, yeah.
has a little bit more of a rhyme to it. So I supported that decision.
Okay,
And so you had to go from, well, not you. I guess you technically in your mom, in Esther, your mom,
right.
right? Her belly from North Dakota to Minnesota
And back, yeah.
and back.
No, we
And
started out in Minnesota
Minnesota and then
to
to North
North Dakota and
Dakota.
back,
Yeah.
right?
And so we have no idea how. I
No,
mean, we can
no,
hypothesize car, train,
yeah,
no helicopters at that point,
no,
right?
no.
And
Interesting.
probably with your older brother in tow.
Yeah, that was the other question I had because he was just 14 months older, and
Mhm.
his name was Ralph Matthews Chapman
Mhm.
the third, and so I don't know if my dad took care of him or somebody else took care of him, but because she was gone for 2 weeks, because in those days, if you delivered a baby, they
Mhm.
wanted you to stay in bed for
Mhm.
2 weeks. And so
I
my
mean,
mother said, that was very traditional
yeah.
uh, in those years.
I mean that kind of makes sense to me.
I liked it.
Maybe we need to bring that back. 2 weeks in bed after
Right,
delivering a baby. I mean,
right,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you think that your dad could have handled Ralph for that long? For 2 weeks without your mom?
No, I
Yeah.
do not know what his. I don't. He never. I don't remember him ever doing anything particularly that was important
Mhm.
as far as cleaning up or doing diapers or any of that. I don't remember
Yeah.
ever doing any of that. So I would guess that maybe Ralph did come with my mom. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yeah.
So your dad was
Mhm.
Ralph
Matthew
Matthews Chapman
the
the
third.
third in a line of four,
Right.
right? And then your mom's full name, what was it?
Is Esther Berglot. And I don't know what Berglot means, but that was a Norwegian.
Oh, okay.
And she was Gullickson.
Yeah, she was a Gullickson.
No. She was a Halberg, but her mother was a Gullickson.
Yeah,
That was confusing.
Anna Caroline Gullickson.
Uh-huh. And then she married a Halberg.
Halberg.
And so my
Okay.
mom's last name was Halberg and eventually Chapman.
Yeah. Okay. And then your brother, Mouth, the second or the third in the line.
Right.
And then what was your sister's name?
Sandra Jane Marcia Chapman.
Sandra Jane Marcia Chapman.
Yeah.
Like her name was Sandra Jane. Did she ever
No,
go by that?
we always called her Sandy, which was a perfect name for her because she had bright red hair.
Oh.
Really a redhead.
Yeah.
We always called her Carrot Top. She really was. She really had someplace back, and I think it probably was on my mom's side. There was a lot of redheads.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. And none of us
None of
got
us.
that.
No,
That's kind of
neither
disappointing.
Yeah, no, bright red. Kind of. It was. She had great hair.
Yeah. Well, I have our little notes here. I guess we're not too secretive. They can see it on the screen there, but that's okay because we're not perfect.
No,
we're just flowing through this.
Yeah.
We want to make it fun. So I think that's a little bit about you, right? A little bit about your immediate family,
Right. Right.
Do you want to read or share, a little bit about why we're doing this project?
I sure would. When you get to be in your 80s, you start thinking about all the family stories.
Mm-hmm.
And because you've heard them through the years, but they've all been through storytelling. And they haven't been written, and they change because people tell the stories and they kind of remake that story.
Mm-hmm.
And so through the years, I'm sure some of these stories aren't completely accurate, but I just want people to know some of our family stories because they're probably not unique to families. And I think it's kind of nice when you find out what the other people that came before you were all about, because it really reflects on who you are. It does through the years.
Yeah. I love what you said, that understanding your family can help you understand yourself.
Right.
And I feel like that's why we're here together.
That's right.
Plus, we're best friends.
Yes.
And we matched without even meaning
we both
to.
got pink on.
Yeah. I would call it lavender. Maybe.
Well, yours is more lavender.
And yours
Mine's
is more pink.
Pink.
Well, not only will you get to enjoy our fashion sense over the next couple project stories, we'll have several chapters, different chapters of your life, different chapters of our ancestry.
Right.
And so we're excited to share this with you and hope you enjoy.
Yes.